and welcome to this webinar about ACCA X and how we can help you to achieve your career ambitions. My name is Vali Rajagopal and I'm a qualified accountant and an author of some of the courses that you'll be studying.
My name is Rachel Banfield and I'm a tutor on ACCA X.
And I'm Mark Kennard, the Product Manager for ACCA X.
So I work for ACCA to develop and run online courses that help learners like you to understand more about accountancy and to start or develop a rewarding career as a professional accountant. So in the next 10 minutes or so, myself and Rachel and Mark, who you just met, will be talking to you about the first steps that you take in your journey to improved financial skills. And in particular, we're going to talk about the benefits of taking the introductory certificate in financial and management accounting. So over the course of this webinar, I'm going to explain briefly what ACCA X and ACCA are all about. Then Rachel's going to show you the courses online, and she's going to tell you about how you can get the most out of studying on these courses. After that, Mark's going to talk to you about the benefits of joining ACCA, and then we'll have a chance for some questions. Actually, if you do want to ask questions, you can do that at any time throughout the webinar. You just need to use the Q&A panel and type in your questions there. We have people here to answer your questions live. At the end of the webinar, we'll also be giving you an email address that you can use to contact us direct if you have any questions that you think of after the webinar ends. If there are questions that we think will be interesting, useful for everyone, we're going to post them publicly. If you have a question that you really want to stay private, then if you can just type in private at the beginning of your question so that we know just to keep that between you and us. So, as said, I'm going to start off with a bit of background about ACCA. So ACCA is the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. It's the global body for professional accountants. So if you want a job in the finance department of a good company or in an accounting firm, you'll probably need a professional qualification and to be a member of a professional accounting body like ACCA. So if you're new to finance, then the introduction course is really perfect for you. On this course, you'll be learning the building blocks of accounting, so the different types of organisations, how to record financial transactions, so sales, purchases, payroll, that kind of thing. And you'll also be learning about the costs of an organisation and how to calculate the profits of an organisation, which is always very useful. So the introductory certificate is a really useful award just on its own, and a lot of employers use it to train their new finance staff, and they also use it as a general training actually for staff in non-finance functions. The certificate is part of an access route called Foundations in Accounting, or FIA, that can take you into the professional qualification, and Mark's going to be talking about professional qualification a little bit later and the different awards. But basically, if you don't meet the entry requirements for the professional qualification, you can take the FIA awards and meet the entry requirements that way. FIA is made up of the introductory and intermediate certificates and the diploma courses, and we offer all of those on ACCA X. If you want more information, then there's a lot of information available to you on the ACCA website at accaglobal.com. Now, we're going to be sending you an email after this webinar with a link to the recording in case you want to rewatch it, and we'll also include some useful links like that accaglobal.com link. So in order to get the certificate, you need to register as an ACCA student and sit and pass the exams and take a free online test on professionalism. Now, in order to pass the exams, of course, you'll need to study and take a course to help you to get the knowledge and the skills that you need to be able to pass that exam. For a lot of students, we've been hearing that that's a problem, that they don't have access to those courses, or they're not at suitable times, not in suitable locations, or they're too expensive. And that's why ACCA developed ACCA X, which are these online courses. They're provided through the edX platform, which is used by a lot of top universities, Harvard and MIT. And it's a really high quality platform. We get some great feedback from students. The Courses are really flexible. You can study in your own time, wherever you are. And in terms of affordability, well, you really couldn't get much better than this because they're free. Absolutely free, the introductory and the intermediate certificate courses on ACCA X. So that's some good news for you. They also have some really great features that will help you to learn and also to develop practical skills, because ACCA is all about being useful in the workplace, and these ACCA X courses are going to help you to do that. So now I'm going to hand you over to Rachel, who is going to talk about how to study using ACCA X and how to get the most out of the tools on the course.
To show you how to enrol on the ACCA X courses. So first of all, please visit the ACCA X website, which you can see the address up here, acca-x.com, and you'll be greeted with this home screen here. From there, you can click on Try Our Introductory Courses. This tells you a little bit more about the course, and then click on the all-important Enrol in this course button here, which will take you through to the edX website where you can register and enrol for the course. Over the course of the next few moments, I'm going to be giving you an overview of some of the highlights of your ACCA X course. And I'm going to start with the course layout. So you'll see here that the course is split out over each of the weeks of the course, week 1, week 2, week 3, right through to week 10. And within each week there are lessons, there are additional material there that could cover additional material, case studies, worked answers through questions for items that students have found more difficult, and at the end of the week there are 3 sets of questions which give you that all-important practice in preparation for the exams. So that's a brief run through of the course structure. You'll soon become very familiar with that. I just want to highlight another great feature of the course, which is the discussion boards. Please do join the discussion boards, take part in the discussion, and right at the start of the course, please drop in and say hello. Introduce yourself. Say what's motivating you to study. Perhaps post a photograph as well. It's always good to see each other and see the other students taking part in the course. One of the great features of the ACCA X courses are these discussion boards. So whilst you're learning online, you're part of a student community. Please take the time to join in the discussions, get to know your fellow students. Each week there will be discussion questions posted which reflect the content of that week's lessons, and it's a chance to get involved in the debate with your fellow students and with your tutor and really build up that sense of learning community. As part of these courses, right at the beginning of the course, there'll be a chance to have a live drop-in session with your tutor and fellow students. So you get to see your tutor and the students face-to-face online. So watch out for details of those live drop-in sessions on the introductory email. And the final feature I want to share with you today is the edX app. So you can see here the edX app is available to download on the App Store and on the Google Play Store. Now this is a new feature of the courses, and it's a great way to study on the go, perhaps during your daily commute. You can download the videos, access the course content and watch it at your leisure. So we hope you take the time to download the apps, get stuck in and enjoy the course. So thank you for listening to the overview. I hope that's whetted your appetite, encouraging you to get involved and to start studying. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. So, as Rachel pointed out, by interacting and engaging with the other students on the discussion boards, you'll learn a lot more, you'll build networks, and it'll help you with your motivation, and that all helps you to succeed. So do go onto the discussion boards and chat away to your fellow students and your tutor. One of the other questions that we wanted to answer for you today is why you should join ACCA and take the exams. And Mark is the man with the answers to that, so I'm going to hand over to him now, and he's going to explain why it's such a great idea to join ACCA.
Hi again. Now let's talk about your future. Now, ACCA is the employer's choice, with over half of the world's companies employing ACCA students and members. And ACCA is the employer's choice, with over 90% of employers agreeing that ACCA is a world-class qualification. We also have 8,500 approved employers around the world who support trainees and members in their career aspirations. 1 in 5 ACCA members are working in senior positions in various sectors. Here's a quote from one of our members, William Tan from MTV, and he says that being an internationally recognised brand, the ACCA qualification allows him a head start over his fellow colleagues. You can choose your career direction, whether you choose to specialise in taxation, audit, financial or management accounting, the choice is yours, and you can construct your qualification accordingly by choosing the options that suit you. And here are some of the benefits of joining ACCA. You gain a fully recognised qualification, and you can be part of a global community of students and members. You also have access to the ACCA careers site, and you get priority access to communications about new job opportunities. You'll also be recording your practical experience whilst you become a fully qualified accountant, and you get a UK recognised degree through Oxford Brookes University if you choose to take that option. And finally, you get additional access to learning opportunities which are exclusive to our ACCA students. So where do the ACCA certificates sit in the qualification framework? ACCA X supports you to learn towards the introductory and intermediate certificates, which sits here at the foundation level of the qualification. You can then progress on and take further ACCA X courses, the diploma courses, which will take you further up the steps and eventually, if you choose, to become a fully ACCA qualified member. So just to remind you of some of those benefits, you can obtain a globally recognised qualification, and when we say global, we really mean it. We're in 181 countries, we've got 668,000 students and members, and we operate through 95 offices around the world. And here's our careers job board. You can see it's been separated into different industry sectors, so you can drill down and find roles appropriate for you, whichever sector you prefer. And let's not forget about the BSc in Applied Accounting. This is a BSc degree that you can achieve while studying for ACCA. In terms of additional learning support for your studies, there's lots available to ACCA students. As well as the ACCA X courses, we also have English language modules to check your English level. We have exam syllabus updates, we have guidance from the examining team, we have practice tests and specimen papers. There's lots here, and we're always adding the support for students. We also have English language training courses, which are provided by BPP. Now, these are available currently for the F1, F2 and F3 levels, and they're specifically designed to help you with your English language skills for those papers. So thanks for listening. I hope we've explained the support available to you as an ACCA X learner, and we look forward to seeing you on the courses.
Thank you, Mark. So As Mark's just explained, ACCA can really help your career chances in the short term, and in the long term it sets you on a path to a very rewarding career as a professional accountant.
Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to welcoming you on the courses.